Hi, my name is Andy Lomelli.
I'm Edgar Chavez.
Both Edgar and I did PPIA at UC Berkeley in 2008, and we're now actually roommates here in the Bay Area. Edgar has gone to direct several college prep programs at both Stanford and now currently at Downtown College Prep in San Jose.
And Andy went back to DC. He went back to Berkeley at Goldman to pursue his MPP and is now a state analyst here in California.
I think the biggest thing I got out of PPIA was exposure to the field of public policy as a potential career, which I have now gone on to pursue, as well as all the awesome relationships and friendships that we created that summer.
And also helped me put my passion around education policy and working with low-income first-gen students into perspective, and helped me kind of rethink my career pathway there.
I remember Teresa's passion for Baltimore. Over the years, I've watched her earn a master's in public policy from the University of Chicago, return to Baltimore City to teach underprivileged students, and work for real change in the public school system.
Carson, this is for her. I remember summer 2008 at Berkeley being just a whirlwind of awesome. What I remember most vividly was meeting a young woman from, of all states, Alabama, and immediately loving her passion. Over the years, I've watched her from afar, just really watched her grow, and I've seen her list of accomplishments grow. You know, from traveling to Mumbai, India, to help underserved populations there, to going back to Alabama and working as a VISTA Corps member and working with people in those communities, to currently studying her for her PhD at SMU. I mean, her list of accomplishments are great.
My name is Carson Davis, and PPIA has given me an incredible peer group that is making our world better.
My name is Teresa Bruce, and I was a PPIA 2008 Corps member, now an alum, and PPIA has given me a network of people that I know I can call on at any time.
Hi, my name is Juana Hernandez, and I'm here with Christian Martinez. As luck would have it, we both found our way to Washington, D.C. upon graduation. I was there working as an academic advisor at the University of the District of Columbia, and Christian was entering the U.S. Department of State.
One spring in 2013, Juana visited me during my Fulbright in the Dominican Republic, and during that trip I came to learn that Juana would also be going to the Kennedy School the following year, which I had already accepted, and again, luck would have it that we would spend 2 more awesome years here at the Kennedy School with each other.
I know Christian has been very supportive of some of the projects I've been involved with here at the Kennedy School, like the Public Policy Leadership Conference. We've also both had the opportunity to work together through the Harvard Journal of Hispanic Policy.
And that together we partnered to kind of represent the issues that I've worked with in foreign policy, but as well as the higher education issues that Juana works in, and how we can collaborate together.
Just this past weekend, Christian was actually inspiring some college freshmen and sophomores who were here for PPLC as a Wrangell Fellow, talking about her experience. And for those students, being able to see someone who will go off and enter the Foreign Service, I think was a really empowering moment.
So this is all to say that it is genuinely a PPIA community that you'll never lose. It's like a family.
Through our late night PPIA study sessions, I remember Candace trying to make sense of all the math and data being thrown our way. Over the years, I've watched Candace use the analytical foundation she learned that summer to fight institutional injustice through public policy. I'm proud of her work as an executive fellow in Sacramento, earning her MPP at the University of Chicago, and continuing as a public servant and impacting as a budget and public policy analyst.
I remember how passionate Antoinette was about creating policies that serve low-income communities and people of color. Since PPIA, I've seen her flourish as a staffer in California State Capitol as a fierce advocate for higher education policy, impacting the state's legislative process. Antoinette returned to UC Berkeley to earn her MPP and now evaluates workforce development programs for targeted populations across the country at a consulting firm in the Bay Area.
I remember Berenice being committed to learning how to impact immigrant communities and communities of color through effective policymaking and programming. Since PPIA, I've seen Berenice continue her commitment to advocacy through her work at several nonprofit and community-based organizations and completing her NPP at the University of Southern California. Together we work for a Bay Area consulting firm that uses evaluation and research to promote equity-driven policies and programs for low-income communities of color.
My name is Berenice Chavoya Perez.
My name is Candace Nisby.
My name is Antoine Camo.
And PPIA has provided a strong network of amazing and inspiring friends and colleagues that serve as mentors and partners in advocating for low-income communities of color.
And the friends I made in PPIA, such as Antoine, continually inspire and challenge me to improve outcomes for marginalized communities.
Access to a great profession with wonderful friends, colleagues, and mentors that I can turn to for support and inspiration.
One summer 7 years ago, 30 of us came together to form bonds that would last a lifetime. While we didn't have the time to share everyone's story today, each of us is proud of the endless accomplishments of our peers, currently out earning their MPPs, JDs, and MBAs, enjoying adventures across the world, and more than anything else, giving back to their respective communities. We are the UC Berkeley PPIA class of 2008, and we are forever grateful to the doors that were opened for us by the Public Policy and International Affairs Institute.